This might be the most expensive mistake a CEO has made in the last decade, and it all comes down to one thing: risk without reality. Let me tell you a story about a company that went from Wall Street darling to cautionary tale so fast it gave investors whiplash. This is the rise and catastrophic fall of Quibi, a $1.75 billion startup that tried to reinvent streaming and ended up proving that even the smartest people in the room can lose everything when they ignore the fundamentals. It started with the strategy unicorns are made from. Disney legend Jeffrey Katzenberg teams up with Meg Whitman, the former CEO of eBay and HP, two titans with two resumes worth billions. They approach Silicon Valley with the pitch that there is an insatiable demand for premium Hollywood-style content, but in shorter 10-minute bites. With the persuasion of these two industry leaders, Silicon Valley infused its cash with over $1.75 billion before the app even launched. But here's where the risk turned catastrophic. They built the product before they proved people actually wanted it. They bet everything on a behavior that didn't exist. They assumed people would watch high-budget shows on their phones in portrait mode and actually pay for it, while TikTok and YouTube were giving the world endless entertainment for free. It gets worse. They spent more than $100,000 per minute on some shows. Hollywood budgets burned like wildfire, and nobody stopped to ask the one question that mattered: what if we're wrong? Then 2020 hit. The world locked down, people stayed home, and long-form streaming exploded. And Quibi, the company built for on-the-go viewing, launched into a world where nobody was going anywhere. User numbers tanked and retention collapsed, while content costs exploded. Within 6 months, Quibi went from the next Netflix to we might not make payroll. The board tried partnerships, discounts, content dumps, but nothing worked. By December, the company was dead, shut down with assets sold for pennies. A billion-dollar empire gone faster than the shows they were streaming. So what killed Quibi? Not bad ideas, not bad people, but blind risk. They stopped listening to the customer. They trusted resumes instead of real-world feedback. They believed momentum could replace market fit. Here's the lesson every CEO, founder, and investor needs to remember. You can raise billions, you can hire geniuses, and you can have world-class marketing. But if you scale a bad assumption, you are scaling your own funeral, as it's not risk that kill companies, it's unquestioned risk.